Hi, welcome to the Missions Conference 2007. My name is Nicole. I'm 20 years old, and because I was not going to be able to be with you today at the conference and share with you, I was asked to record my thoughts on the missions trip to Asia that we went on earlier this summer. To be completely honest with you all, I didn't really want to go on the missions trip this year. Not that I'm against missions trips of themselves, and not that I'm against going on them. Last year, I went on a short mission trip to Montreal, Canada to do street evangelism. Although I was incredibly far outside of my comfort zone on that trip, God really stretched me and helped me to learn to trust more in Him. So I definitely know what a good opportunity missions trips can be. However, I was pretty convinced this missions trip wasn't one for me. I don't like speaking in front of large groups of people, and going to another country was just that far away and that different, was just very much outside of my comfort zone. So I didn't think I should go on the trip, but I can tell you now in complete honesty that I am so glad that I did go. My dad was very excited to go on this trip, and he also wanted to bring my brother and I along, so that's how I ended up going on the trip, even though I didn't think it was for me. I didn't know what to expect for the trip. I didn't know I'd be challenged to always let missions be a part of my life in Singapore. I didn't know I'd be blown away by worshiping with believers in Malaysia. I didn't know I'd be so impacted by the people in India. I didn't know, but God did. I was challenged by a lot of things on this trip, things I believe I will continue to be challenged with, and certainly things that I needed to be challenged with. On the airplane on the way home, I wrote the last entry in my journal for the trip. I wrote, "I feel I should philosophize, or at least sum up what I've learned in these last 2 weeks, but that seems a nearly impossible task. So much happened. On the way to Singapore from Malaysia last night, 2 particular songs kept running through my head, Mighty to Save and Testify to Love. My God, He conquered the grave, and for as long as I live, I'll testify to love." I really don't know right now what that's supposed to look like for me, but I do know I need to strive to testify to the love and greatness of my God every day. So that's not really neatly wrapped, but I think that's okay, and I think God will continue unearthing and teaching me things over the next few weeks. And as I've been back, that is exactly the message that God's been impressing upon me. Testify of Him. Recently I was reading in 1 John. And so we know and rely on the love God has for us. God is love. Whoever lives in love lives in God, and God in him. Then I was listening to a song by Sean McDonald that says, "Have you ever wanted to reach up and touch the sky? Have you ever wanted to pack it up and say goodbye? Have you ever wanted someone to care? Have you ever wanted someone to be there?" And the chorus goes, "And I have tasted of a love so deep that it blows my mind. He is sweet. Yes, He is sweet. What you're looking for is my sweet, sweet Jesus." And I realize how much the same people are everywhere. All people want to be loved and noticed. And the answer for all people everywhere is our sweet, sweet Jesus. So the main challenge I've received from going on this trip is to testify of the love of God every day. Whether I'm in India or Indiana, there are people who need Jesus. And because I've experienced the love of God in my own life, I get the privilege of telling others. Yes, I would encourage you all to go on a trip like this. But to be fair, I should warn you, if you do, you will never be the same again. It will make you more thankful for what you have. It will make you think before spending $4 on a Starbucks. It will make you frustrated at yourself when you complain. It will make you want to go halfway around the world again. It will make you want to absolutely belt out the songs during worship at your church, which may or may not be well received. And most importantly, it will refocus your vision on Christ's love and sharing that love with others. So if you have the opportunity, please go and see how others live and worship God. But if you aren't able to do that, let me encourage you to share Jesus here, today, with the people you know who are living in bondage. Deep down, everyone needs to be set free. There's only one freedom giver, and you know him. Thank you very much for your time.